I want to do a quick video this morning. Excuse me. I had to get my coffee. About loving someone unconditionally. When do we love someone unconditionally? Is there even a thing? That's what I'm trying to figure that out. You know, lately we've been this past week in the news. If you've been living under a rock, if you haven't heard about the rant that Kanye West went on with his wife, Kim Kardashian, how he's accusing her and her mother of being white supremacists. And, you know, she's going behind his back and doing certain things and trying to get him committed and all these types of things. And now, you know, and they have 4, oh my God, gorgeous children. And now the story is out where they've been having trouble for years, and she's been trying to divorce him for years. You know, but why you keep having these babies? But you don't want him to go nowhere. You don't want him to go nowhere. Because with a man that has a mindset as he do, he ain't going nowhere. He don't have no one. He don't have his father. He don't have his mother. I don't know about any other family members. I know he's the only child. So all he has is his immediate family, his wife and his 4 children. So why keep having these kids? You know, so that's why I'm like, when is love unconditional? Love is not, in my book, it's not unconditional. Only love that's unconditional is to your children. That's just my opinion. To your children, love is unconditional. But when it comes to your mate, oh, you got to put conditions on that. Because I'll be doggone if I'm going to sit here and let you cheat on me. I'm not going to let you abuse me. I'm not going to let you degrade me, accuse me, slap me upside my head. I'm not going to let you do them things to me. And if I see that you have an issue, like Kanye with bipolar, you should have ran. You should have ran. Because I can imagine living with someone with that mindset. They already on medication. So the minute that they run out or they out of town so they can't get their medication, because usually, and he's married, so, you know, usually the wife going to make sure, baby, did you take your medicine today? Did you do this today? Did you do that today? Most married men live longer anyway because they have a wife, you know, to kind of make sure that they, you know, stay on the straight and narrow. So if you out of town or what have you, you don't have your medicine, and then you want to come home and want to act a fool? No, there's no unconditional love when it comes to that. Not when I have my children. Not when, you know, you got to sleep and wonder, you know, if this person going to flip on me at any moment, which it can't happen. It can't happen, especially if you're a woman dealing with a man with mental issues and he's not medicated. Any given moment, boom, he go off. And men have the capability of cracking your neck because they are built that way. They are built that way. That's what cavemen did. They went out in the wild while the women stayed home and hunt animals, kill animals and things for dinner. Bring back, they bring their work home with them. They getting that dinner, killing that animal, bring that animal home. So it's in them. The killer instinct is in a man already. It's in every man. You might find some men that don't act on it, because it could be the way they was raised. They wasn't raised around violence, so you know to they was taught to respect a woman. If you're having a problem, don't argue, walk away, talk it out. You know, that's that type of man. But then you have another type that grew up around violence. His mama could have been abusive, controlling. Okay? He got uncles and his granddaddy and his daddy told him, don't ever let a woman do this to you. Don't ever let a woman talk down to you. Don't never let a woman tell you what to do. So they grew up with that. They grew up with that attitude. They could have been in an area, maybe a not so good neighborhood, or maybe in the household where it was always violence. They could have saw someone get killed over and over again. They could have saw their parents fight, their auntie, uncle fight. I mean blood fight. Police called to the house all the time, every week. And then they grow up, they treat their wife what they was accustomed to, what they thought was the norm. Okay? Get in a relationship with their wife, they're controlling, abusive. Whether it's verbally, physically, mentally, abusive. Okay? Because that's all they know. And they'll do it year after year after year. So we, as the other person that's receiving the abuse, when is it unconditional love? When? Not when you have children. Not when you value your own life. He's going to continue to treat you that way. He's going to continue to abuse you, degrade you. Then when he get around his family and friends, you're nothing but a whore. You're this, you're that. He's going to paint the picture to his family and his friends that you are good for nothing. So now they will glorify what he has done or he has said. Okay? But there's always three sides to the story. His side, your side, and the right side. So, why take sides? Get out with your life. Get out. Because all it's going to do is escalate. That's it. It's going to escalate into something, and you're going to wish you had left early on. The signs been there. Signs been there. He's bipolar. He's this. He's that. He hasn't dealt with his mental issues. He hasn't. He jumped from one relationship to the next relationship to the next relationship. That's not healing. Healing is getting out of a situation, assess the situation, and get help for the situation. Work on it. Work on those key points that's keeping you bound, keeping you oppressed in your mind. Work on those issues. Therapy, coaches, change your lifestyle. The things that you did in your last relationship, you're not going to do in this relationship. But you ain't even thinking about relationship yet. You have to stay by yourself. Get the help. There's resources everywhere. You go online, start Googling. They're everywhere. There's no excuse for someone to say, I needed help and there was no one there to help me. There's no excuse. You like my cup? It's a Grinch. My son gave me this about 2 Christmases ago because my favorite Christmas movie is The Grinch That Stole Christmas. The one with Jim Carrey. Oh my God. Oh my God, that's like my favorite Christmas movie. So he bought me a Grinch cup. So every now and then I'll put my coffee in there. So when is love unconditional? It's never unconditional. It's never. You got to put conditions on the way you're being treated. That's it. You're not going to abuse me. You're not going to hit me where abuse is hit. But mentally, you're not going to get all in my mind making me feel like I'm less than enough. Because all you need is someone to make you feel like you're less than enough, or you're lucky to have them in your life. If they get you to that point, it's over. It's over. They will stomp you in the ground like it's nothing and keep going. Come back the next day, do the same thing over and over and over and over. Because you have to decide. It's all up to you. You have to decide. I'm not going to take this. I'm not going to take this abuse. So love is not conditional. It's not conditional. But if you set those standards early on in the relationship, it won't escalate to, what it could be. It won't escalate. You let them know in the beginning, you will not disrespect me in any way. You will not cheat on me. You will not stay out all night. When I call you, you answer the phone. When I text you, you text back immediately. When you get off of work, you coming straight home. We're going on dates once a week. You don't have to go out every day, twice a week, whatever. Once a week. If you set those standards in the beginning, the very minute you realize that they violating your standards, that's when you got to let them go. Right then and there. Right then and there. I don't care how much you love them. Love yourself more. Love yourself more. Because in the end, it's going to be you. It's going to be you. You don't want something to escalate into somebody going to jail or somebody going in the grave. And then you both lose. If you got children and you're the parents that's always fighting, your children's going to lose the both of you at the same time. Because one going to be in the grave and one is going to be in jail. So now your kids don't have nobody. Is that what you want? No. So, love do have conditions. It do. So you just have to act on those. Act on them. You deserve more. You deserve more. So once again, you're struggling with this, you want someone to talk to, hit me up. My website, ladyleah.org. My email, land41gmail.com. My email, ladyleah96.com. Subscribe, like this channel. Hit the notification so you know when I'm coming on. I come on maybe 3 times a week. Give you my nuggets on this thing called life. In the description, you'll find everything you need. All right? Talk to you soon.